BBC Radio Wales' Rob Phillips was here for this one, brushing up on his final pre-match statistics ahead of the Bluebirds' final game on tour against Russian visitors FK Amkar Perm. Amkar finished 10th in the Russian Premier League last season, meaning a tough test would be in store for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's side. Conditions for this early evening kick-off were much more humid than they were for Saturday's doubleheader, quaintly set in the shadow of the Austrian mountains. Mark Hudson skippered the side, the team photos were taken, and City got set for their final test on Austrian soil. This game would prove not to be City's perfect end to their time away, and the Russian forward line started brightly, forcing John Brayford into this superb block after 11 minutes. 5 minutes later and it was Ben Turner's turn to deny Amkar, putting his body on the line after some solid and patient build-up play. City's first chance of the game came in the 18th minute, Nicky Maynard latching onto an immaculate Peter Whittingham through ball, but unable to open the scoring, despite a solid connection. 3 minutes later, and Jordan Much looked to surprise the Russian keeper with a shot from distance. And then opening the scoring 14 minutes before the break is Largo Georgiev measuring his effort into the top corner and giving David Marshall no chance at all. Things went from bad to worse for City, Amkar making it 2-0 here when the industrious Georgiev crossed for Kolomaitsev. Replays show that the final touch may have come of the unfortunate Fabio. City endeavoured for an immediate response before the break, Mats Muller-Daly looking for a penalty decision here, which wasn't given. Before City's Russian opponents went 3 goals to the good 2 minutes before the interval, breaking from deep and scoring through Kolomaitsev, who escaped his marker to nod home a well-directed cross from the right. Half-time, Cardiff City 0, FK Amkar Perm 3. Predominantly for fitness reasons, Ole ran the changes at half-time, Juan Cala, Javi Guerra and Adam Lafondra all coming into the fold. But it was Amkar who again started strongly. Marshall called into action 6 minutes into the half to turn away this dipping cross shot. While Fabio may have seen an assist against his name had he cut this ball back to an unmarked Lafondra a minute later. There were promising signs from Guerra here, who showed skill inside the area to win a corner kick on the hour mark. The City built well from the set piece as they hunted a route back into the game, Lafondra unlucky here. It was a better performance from City in the second half, and good pressing from Guido Bergstaller eventually led to another opportunity. Kim Bo-kyung a couple of yards away from connecting to this Lafondra cross. Bergstaller and Kim were involved again in the next attack, Guerra causing trouble for the Russian keeper here, who was forced to punch clear. Although the final true effort came from Amkar, who may have tested Marshall's reflexes once more had the set piece been a few yards further out. Fitness is key during these games, and despite the scoreline, the 90 minutes of action will have further aided City's preparations as they head towards the season kick-off on August the 8th. Final score here in Austria: Cardiff City 0, FK Amkar Perm 3.